video. This week we're excited to show y'all a lesson about how to not be afraid in times of trouble. We really hope you enjoy it. So let's get started.
Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1st and 2nd Samuel, 1st and 2nd Kings, 1st and 2nd Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, and Job, Psalms and Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, Daniel, and Hosea, Joel and Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, Malachi. These are the books of the Bible, the wonderful books of the Bible. These are the books of the Bible, the wonderful books of the Bible. It's a letter from God that sets everyone free, a gift for you, for me. These are the books of the Bible, the wonderful books of the Bible. Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, Joshua, Judges, Ruth, 1st and 2nd Samuel, 1st and 2nd Kings, 1st and 2nd Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, and Job, Psalms and Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Song of Solomon, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, Daniel, and Hosea, Joel and Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, Habakkuk, Zephaniah, Haggai, Zechariah, Malachi. These are the books of the Bible, the wonderful books of the Bible. These are the books of the Bible, the wonderful books of the Bible. It's a letter from God that sets everyone free, a gift for you, for me. These are the books of the Bible, the wonderful books of the Bible. These are the books of the Bible, the wonderful books of the Bible. These are the books of the Bible, the wonderful books of the Bible. It's a letter from God that sets everyone free, a gift for you, for me. These are the books of the Bible, the wonderful books of the Bible. These are the books of the Bible, the wonderful books of the Bible. These are the books of the Bible, the wonderful books of the Bible. These are the books of the Bible, the wonderful books of the Bible. These are the books of the Bible, the wonderful books of the Bible.
Hey, what's up everybody? My name's Ian.
I'm April.
And I'm Scott.
I'm Sam.
And we're here to teach you the interlude dance. Interlude is the name of a techno song by a band called Attack Attack. We made up a little dance to this song and we're here to teach you the awesomeness that is this dance. It's 6 simple steps, and if you follow these 6 simple steps, I promise you that it will be the single best 2 minutes of your entire life. If you already know this dance, then just click on the screen and you can skip straight to the dance portion of this video. Alright, first step is you get your group together that you're doing the dance with, or you can do it by yourself, but it works best with a group. Get your group together and you huddle around in a circle. You huddle around and you kind of just warm up your hands around the fire is what I like to call it. So you warm up your hands, warming up your soul. Alright, step 1A is at the appropriate part of the song, you do the hand claps. You only do the hand claps if you're feeling it, but you feel it every time, so you do the hand claps every time. Step 2, this is kind of the main part of the dance. This is what we call the interlude. Just kind of wave your hands around like this. If you really want to get crazy, you can do it mosh pit style and interlude between each other. Alright, step 3 is what we like to call sparkles. It's a little crazy arm dance that goes like this. You'll hear it in the music. Step 4 is what we call the ninja robot. You just do quick jabs with your arms like this, in sync with the music. Step 5, my personal favorite, is the Jersey Shore fist pump starting at the floor. Step 5A is you bring that fist pump up, and it perfectly intersects with step 6, which is Revenge of the Interlude. And then that's the song. If you do those 6 simple steps, I promise you, it'll be the best experience of your life. It'll almost even be like a religious experience for you. All right, you guys ready to do this? Let's do it. baby.
Hi kids, Batman here to show you some awesome workouts you can do during your quarantine. These are the amazing bat workouts that I do in my Bat Cave. Are you ready? First one, we're gonna start off with a warm-up with the bat flaps. On the count of 3, we're gonna do 10 of them. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now that your bat flaps have gotten you all warmed up, it's time to do the penguin waddle. Get ready on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. That's right. Waddle in place. Get you some motion going. Waddle like a penguin, kids. Waddle, waddle, waddle. Next, we're gonna do the Mr. Freeze push-ups. So you're gonna get in push-up position, and we're gonna get started. And then we're gonna say freeze, and you have to freeze in position. And then we're gonna say go, and then you go again. And we're gonna do 5 Mr. Freeze push-ups. Ready? Let's go. Freeze! Go! That's 1. Down! Freeze! Go! That's 2. Down! Freeze! Go! That's 3. Come on, kids, do it with me! Freeze! That's 4. And freeze! That's right, you right there! You freeze! Go! Up! That's 5! That's 5 Mr. Freeze push-ups to get those arms nice and bulky like Batman. Alright guys, next we're gonna do the cat walk. So you're gonna get down on all fours like a cat. And then you're just gonna walk and get nice and warmed up. Go forwards, go backwards, go to the right, go to the left. Get nice and warmed up. Alrighty, and for the last one, and you know who this is. This is a warm-up for my greatest villain of all time, Mr. Joker. We're gonna do the Joker stretch lap. Are you ready? Get set. Begin. I laughed better than you, Joker. Batman's got a better laugh than Joker. All right, guys. I hope you're all warmed up and you're ready to get down, do some worship, and learn about Jesus. He's the real superhero. Until next time, guys.
Everybody clap your hands.
I've got a river of living water, a fountain that never will run dry. Sing it out. And it's an open heaven you're releasing, and we will never be denied. 'Cause we're stirring up, 'cause we're stirring up deep, deep wells. We're stirring up deep, deep waters. We're gonna dance in the river, dance in the river. 'Cause we're stirring up deep, deep wells. We're stirring up deep, deep waters. We're gonna jump in the river, jump in the river. And deep cries out, deep cries out, deep, deep cries out, deep cries out, deep. We cry out to you, Jesus. And I've got a river of living water, a fountain that never will run dry. No more now. It's an open heaven you're releasing, and we will never be denied. 'Cause we're stirring up, 'cause we're stirring up deep, deep wells. We're stirring up deep, deep waters. We're gonna dance in the river, dance in the river. 'Cause we're stirring up deep, deep wells. We're stirring up deep, deep waters. We're gonna jump in the river, jump in. And everybody sing it out. Deep cries out, deep cries out, deep, deep cries out, deep cries out, deep. We cry out to you, Jesus. Deep cries out, deep cries out, deep, deep cries out, deep cries out, deep. We cry out to you, Jesus. We're falling into deeper waters, calling out to you. We're walking into deeper waters, going after you. Yeah, clap your hands. You guys ready? Here we go. If he goes to the left, then we'll go to the left. And if he goes to the right, then we'll go to the right. We're gonna jump, 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 jump in the river. Jump, 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 everybody. If he goes to the left, then we'll go to the left. And if he goes to the right, then we'll go to the right. We're gonna dance, 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 dance in the river. Dance, 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 everybody. If he goes to the left, then we'll go to the left. And if he goes to the right, then we'll go to the right. We're gonna jump, 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 jump in the river. Jump, 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 everybody. If he goes to the left, then we'll go to the left. And if he goes to the right, then we'll go to the right. We're gonna shout, 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 shout in the river. Shout, 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 yeah. Deep cries out, deep
All right, boys and girls, it's story time with your friendly neighborhood superheroes, Captain Speedy and Lady Thunder. It's okay, little guys, you're safe now.
Lady Thunder, Lady Thunder, Lady Thunder, we got a letter.
Well, that's awesome, Captain Speedy. What does it say?
Well, it's from the Foundation Kids in Atlanta, Texas. And it says,
Dear Captain Speedy and Lady Thunder, with this sickness going around, it's got us all really scared. Can you help us not be afraid?
Oh, you know what? I remember when we had to fight our evil enemy, Professor Chaos. I was super scared too.
well, what did you do not to be scared?
Well, that morning I was reading my Bible and I learned about a man named Daniel.
Daniel and the Lion's Den. This is Daniel. Daniel loved God and followed all of his rules. He talked to God 3 times a day and asked God for help often. He served in the king's court for many years. Daniel worked harder than any other helper there, and because of his hard work, the king planned to put him in charge over the whole kingdom. The helpers didn't like this and planned to get him in trouble. But they couldn't find anything wrong with Daniel because he was faithful, responsible, and trustworthy. The helpers then realized the only way to get at Daniel was to test his faith. So the helpers went to the king and asked him to make a law that for the next 30 days, any person who prays to anyone else other than the king will be thrown into the lion's den. The king agreed. Then he signed the law, and once he did, it could never be overruled. When Daniel learned of this law, he went home and knelt down to pray like he always did. He prayed 3 times a day, thanking God and asking for his help. The helpers went to Daniel's house and found him praying. They rushed back to the king and reminded him of that new law. Then they told him they caught Daniel praying to God 3 times a day. The king was shocked and sad. When the king heard of this, he was very upset and spent the whole day trying to think of a way to save Daniel. But by that evening, the helpers came back to the king and reminded him that no law, once signed by the king, could ever be overruled. So the king ordered Daniel to be thrown into the lion's den. The king said to Daniel, "May your God, who you faithfully serve, rescue you." Then the lion's den was sealed shut with Daniel inside. Once inside the lion's den, Daniel is very scared. But then he remembers his faithfulness to God and he says, "God can deliver me. But if not, nevertheless, I will trust him." The king couldn't sleep at all that night. So early the next morning, the king rushed as fast as he could to the lion's den. The king called out to Daniel, "Was your God able to rescue you from the lions?" And Daniel answered, "Long live the king! My God sent an angel to shut the lion's mouth so that they would not hurt me." The king then ordered for Daniel to be taken out of the lion's den. Then the king ordered for the helpers to be thrown into the lion's den as punishment. Daniel was safe, not a scratch on him, for he trusted that God had everything under control.
Wow, that's a really awesome story.
I know. And after I read that, I realized there's no reason for me to be afraid or scared. God is always in control.
See, because just like Daniel in the lion's den, God is always right there to protect you.
Yes, and so anytime I ever get scared, I always remember verse Deuteronomy 31:8. God will never leave you or forsake you. Do not be afraid or discouraged.
Help! Help!
Quick, a cry for help.
We gotta go, kids. We'll see you next time.
welcome back to another quiz time where the answer will always be C. Are you ready to start? Because I sure know I do. Let's get to it. Number 1, what was one of our worship songs? Was it A, Baby Shark, B, Big Big House, or C, Deep Cries Out? And the answer is C, Deep Cries Out. Ooh, good song. Next, what was one of the quarantine exercises? Was it A, the Riddler lunge, B, Robin squat, or C, the Laughing Joker stretch? And the answer is C, the Laughing Joker stretch. That was a really fun one. What was one of our superhero names? A, Dr. Cool, B, Sir Potato, or C, Lady Thunder? Do you know it? It's C, Lady Thunder. Good job, everyone. Next, who was our lesson about? Was it A, Noah, B, Job, or C, Daniel? This is a tough one. And the answer was C, Daniel. And to the next question. What did Daniel do every day? A, play games, B, watch YouTube, or C, pray every single day? And the answer is C, he prayed every single day. Thank you so much for playing, and I hope you enjoyed, and I also hope to see you next time. Bye!
Hey guys, we really hope you liked that video. Miss Abigail and I worked really hard on it.
And if you did like it, feel free to give it a thumbs up and share it. That way so many other boys and girls just like you can see the video.
Come back next week for another video, and we hope you have a great day. Bye!